Hi, my name is Bente, I'm the Norse Witch, and in this video I want to tell you how I celebrate the Wheel of the Year as a Norse pagan. So this video is supposed to be something like a preparation for a series of videos that I will do in the future on this channel, where I want to tell you and also show you how I celebrate the Wheel of the Year, or the Sabbats, as you may call them. But since I guess not everyone will instantly know where I'm coming from with things like the Sabbat and the Wheel of the Year, I want to make this video first to just quickly explain where I'm coming from and why I'm doing the things the way I do them. So, let's start with what the Sabbats and the Wheel of the Year are. So, the Wheel of the Year in the end is just a name for the cycle of one year and the passing of the seasons. And the Sabbats are celebrations in that cycle of one year. So I don't know if I already told you, but I initially didn't start out as a Norse pagan. I started out as a Wiccan. So I also celebrated the Wiccan celebrations, so the Wiccan Sabbats. And the Sabbats are, I would explain them as the celebrations within one solar cycle, so within 1 year, whereas the Sabbats, you may have heard that name already, the Sabbats are the celebrations within one lunar cycle, so the new moons and the full moons. And the Wiccan Sabbats are celebrated on the equinoxes and the cross-quarter days. Those are 8 celebrations within 1 year. It starts with Imbolc, then Ostara, Beltane, Lytha, Lunasa, Mabon, Samhain and Yule. And I'm really sorry if I butcher any pronunciations. A lot of them are Celtic and I have no idea how you pronounce them. I hope I didn't butcher it too much. So yeah, these were the celebrations that I was starting out with. And I actually really like that cycle. Especially the equinoxes are and remained very important for me. I'm a person that wants to live very close to nature and I feel very connected to nature, so observing the seasonal changes is extremely important to me. And I think the celebrations on the equinoxes are just an extremely awesome way to just celebrate the change of the seasons. So because I started out initially as a Wiccan, but I evolved into a Norse pagan, I had the difficulty of deciding for myself if I want to stick with the Wiccan Sabbats and the Wiccan Wheel of the Year, or if I want to do something completely different. So what I found out works best for me is to mainly stick with the Wiccan Sabbats and the Wiccan Wheel of the Year, but to celebrate each Sabbat with a Norse pagan twist, I would say. Yeah, and that's also because as Norse pagans, we can't really 100% sure know what days in the year were celebrated by our ancestors. So doing it the proper traditional way, you will never really know if you will do it the proper traditional way, because we don't know how or which days were really celebrated. So Jacob, the Wisdom of Odin, has done a great video on that topic, and I don't really think I have to explain it again if he already has done a great video on it. So I will link his video down below in the comments if you're interested in the Norse pagan holidays and what we actually know about them. Then just hop over to his video and watch his video, of course, after you finish this video, of course. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so I'm celebrating a mixture between the typical Wiccan Sabbats and just doing it in Norse pagan way. That's basically what I do. So what I try to do for each Sabbat is that I try to decorate my altar for the specific Sabbat and the season. I try to go out in nature to observe the seasonal changes in nature. And of course, I try to give offerings to some deities that I think are fitting for the Sabbat. And I try to do that within a more traditional bloat. That's a Norse pagan ritual for those who don't know it. And sometimes I incorporate a spell if I think I want to do a spell or I need to do a spell. But sometimes I don't even really feel like celebrating. Maybe I am having a bad mental health day or something, I don't know. Things get in the way. Then I try to at least go out in nature, take a walk, and just enjoy the seasons. And yeah, just enjoy what nature offers me on that Sabbat. So yeah, this was a really quick and dirty video, but as I said, it's only supposed to be a preparation for the series that I will doing, which will actually start next week with the first Ostara. This year's Ostara, because I was already filming going on a walk, and I actually did film the spell that I was doing. So the videos in the series will be more vlog style, because I will try to take you with me on walks and maybe film parts of the rituals that I'm doing. Of course, only the rituals that I want to show you and that I want to share online, because it's very personal. But yeah, I will also, because I think it's very important, I will also always in the beginning of the videos explain what the celebration is about, what the typical Wiccan celebration is, and what the celebration is for me, because how I celebrate them is always a little bit, tiny little bit different than the typical Wiccan Sabbat. So I will give you more insights on that in the videos too. So yeah, I really hope you will like the videos. I hope you will like the series, because already filming the B-roll parts for next week's video was so fun. I think it will be good. As always, feel free to subscribe and give a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video in the new video series. Bye! The cross quarter days and the so on spring egg. Nothing's going right today.